I'll be starting my reaction to Soaring Sky, Precure episode 14 in 1-0. Go. Oh, and I'll give it like 55 because usually the most commented thing I get is where do I watch the episode from? Even though I usually post the description in the description box where I watch an episode from, assuming people can read is, at least in my channel, is usually too much. They usually don't read. Anyways, enough about that. I'm hyped for the new episode. Oh, the mother's so adorable. There it is. Oh, yeah, yes. Oh, what a good girl. Oh, Ellie. Ellie is super, super precious. Well, again, I understand. I know a few folk who don't like the series because of Ellie, and they don't. If they don't like the series because of Ellie, I'm not gonna necessarily blame them. But personally, I adore Ellie quite a bit, straight up. But anyways, ta-da. Yo, the music is so good, man. Although considering Ellie's going back to her parents, it kind of makes you wonder: is she just gonna see her parents and then she's gonna go back to the girls because the girls are gonna still need to do some saving the day type of stuff? I'm just wondering here. I wouldn't mind either way. Like if Ellie stays permanently with her parents, it'd be understandable because someone as precious as Ellie does deserve to be happy. But at the same time, though, if they make the decision for her to stay with Mashiro, well, actually, no. I guess. Oh, there's so many questions here as to how they can handle this. Yeah. Oh, this makes it all the better that this makes the previous episode even better, given the fact that Ellie walked, because it makes this moment where she walked towards one of her parents even more adorable. Uh, they are not. I'm not sure can't be modest. She is a hero. I love how oh, I guess it makes sense, but I'll still try to get down to business to fortify defenses. Oh, okay. Sit down. Okay, I got the citizens do need to also see Ellie too. I love this too because this shows us how much the royalty in this specific kingdom is immensely loved. Because in real life, when it comes to like most leaders and politicians, most folk won't give a shit about a leader's children. Unless that leader's a good leader, then they'll care. For good reason, I mean, no. Oh! Well, we're going to serious topics now. Yes! I mean, they've been through how many dangerous battles, though? Good! I like how they don't back down. And this time, I like how they're actually making decisions of their own free will. Oh, man, the girl. Oh, yo, it's the lady that Zora. Yo, this is awesome. Wow. Like, this lady's majestic, especially with the music too. Okay, that explains a lot, actually. This is actually a good narrative, reason as to why she couldn't help out earlier. The one that saved Sora. She looks like the one that saved Sora. That looks like a lightsaber. Straight up. Oh, she's been waiting to see it for her. Oh, that's cute. Whoa, okay. She doesn't even look like she aged that much. Guess it makes sense. She probably exercises a lot. Magic could probably help someone look really young too all the time. It all makes sense. You know, being the spender of the night, I love how the boss is all happy. Yes! It is actually practically the same thing. That's I would wish for world peace. Oh, well, I don't blame her. That's a little mantra. I would wish for world peace for the world. That's what I would normally wish for. Nothing wrong with asking having a wish though. Sarah's looking like she's having the time of her life right now. Well, I tell you she should. I mean, she met the beautiful lady that saved her years ago. She has every right of. Whoa, okay, that's actually a big development here. Hmm. A child that did way more than this chick. What does she? Yeah, what did she do? That's way more than what any of these fools accomplished. Oh, this woman, this jealous, nasty looking beauty. When by nasty looking, I mean personality wise, she's nasty. You know, Sora has a right of being angry. I mean, for false accusations to be thrown towards you like that, anyone would be angry and emotional. I mean, I got angry hearing this woman talk. Okay, Sora needs to whip out her powers now. Well, oh, what? I mean, she did have hand-to-hand combat training, bro. I'm just surprised she's gonna actually fight without transforming. I thought she was gonna transform to get the upper hand. Oh, okay, that's nice. Whoa, yo, it's nice in the resourcefulness. Okay, this feels like way more serious than I was ever imagining. Well, shot right there. Yeah, Argo should transform. But hey, if she doesn't, I wouldn't blame her. You might think that transforming would be cheap. Oh, it looked like similar tactics to when she was fighting Galbaton. Yes! Mm. Go! Nah, she's a pain in the behind. Huh. I mean, who wouldn't come to see her? Yes! Crab! Crab one! I'm sorry. I have to laugh. I mean, when someone disses Sora like that, I get really angry. She looks absolutely beautiful. I don't know why the music goes dun 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 dun, it reminds me of the Superman theme. Sounds like the Superman theme when it comes to like the trumpet noises in a good way though. I mean, you, considering what she's done, she's accomplished enough to be in her team now. So it's finally nice to get to see her accomplish one of her goals. I mean, it may have been by chance, but she earned to take opportunity to take. I mean, to take advantage of the chance that she obtained by being righteous, by being honest and just and all that. God deserves this. Yeah. I love how Ellie's so precious. Sup, Sparrow Matt? I mean, friendship doesn't last forever. Sometimes it can, though, last a lifetime. She don't look that tired, though. Yeah, I love how you see Subasa like a knight carrying Ellie like that. She really will need the rest. Well, I'm surprised you're 3 minutes ahead. Oh, saw Melly Bloom? Oh, that's cool. That explains why she's on edge. I mean, thankfully she got humbled hard, really hard. So we didn't do anything wrong. Yeah, you humble that woman. If anything, she could have humbled that woman even harder with a punch in the face, but thankfully it didn't go that far. I'm just being honest with y'all. In life, sometimes you can't just end things peacefully. You gotta throw a little bit of force. Yeah, it kind of does, Melody Bloom, because the only characters that do much of anything are pretty much just Tsubasa and Sora do everything. They don't do enough for it could. Well, the thing is, the Melee Bloom, they've only really given anything to they've given everything to Tsubasa and Sora. I don't think that's that much of an issue, Melee Bloom. I think they also need to give, I don't think that's much of an issue. I think the bigger issue is they need to give Moshiro something because Moshiro feels like she has no presence. Oh, Sap, the villain! Because they haven't now. I feel like they've done more with Ellie than Moshiro. Ellie's had more of an arc than Moshiro in the series so far. Oh, human! It looks like he's gonna go do it against a human. Finally! I've been waiting for something more serious. Yo, he's a savage. How is he kind in doing this? In what world is this kindness? I love how his theme is so epic sounding. All right, all right. The only thing about this, though, I have one problem with this. No Bloom's problem, Matt. Why didn't the leader of the Undergo Empire send Kabuton and this guy at the same time to go against Precures? This is the same issue that I've seen in every Precure series. With Healing Good Precure, Tropical Rogue Precure, Delicious Party Precure. Why didn't the evil empire send all their major forces since episode one? This is a great episode, but I'm just looking at this. I'm like, how poorly run is that empire of evil? It's still a great episode. I love it, but I'm noticing every Precure series has this issue where it's like you have an evil empire and they don't send. And not just that, Melly Blue. I heard this was even an issue in Heartcatch. I saw reviews for the best Precure series, Heartcatch, Precure. True. I was there. There's an issue in Heartcatch. The best people say if Heartcatch is the best, and people say even that series, the best of the franchise, has the same issue, where even like the main villains there also mess around for the whole series, not seeing the best against the main character. So even Heartcatch, I heard the best of the franchise has the same issue too. It's like seems to be a pretty clear issue in general, where it's like the main evil organization is completely unintelligent. Because even the peak of the series, oh, it is. It's really noticeable. Let's hope we get a Precure series eventually spawned on Melly Bloom that has villains that are smart because we sure don't have it in this season. But they're fun though. The villains are at least fun. They're not smart, but they're fun. I know. That's something my friend also mentions too. He's like, bro, like, why are the main villains so unintelligent? I'm like, hey, I feel you, friend. I feel you. They can be completely unintelligent. Like they make life more difficult than it has to be. I gotta admit though, the song goes great. The scene where kick the attack and that angle was nice. But it's still a great episode. Don't get me wrong. It's just the issue I'm mentioning as a general pretty clear issue in general. We've had it for 4 seasons straight. Well, yeah, I've seen it for 4 seasons straight now. At this point, I'm guessing this is a general issue for Pretty Clear in general, especially when even the best seasons of the series have this issue. I'm venturing to guess this is something Pretty Clear will get over. At least for now, anyway. They should do it more often. They really have no. I like how this fight's in the evening. Whoa, Silver, I'm guessing. Maybe sort of speed blitz. Look how he looks annoyed. Yeah, they put more budget. I love how they put budget into this. It's nice. I love this. Sora's because what makes this scene good is Sora's telling Barry's efforts. They weren't wasted. That's why I really like this scene, actually. Oh, he sounded scared now. Oh, oh, I, I smell blonde water now. Oh man. Yeah, they really should finish this problem, Matt. No mercy at all should be allowed. I love the music. Ah, so that bit where they hold hands is always fun. Yeah. Oh, who'd have thought that a glove would do that much trouble? I mean, man, he should have fought himself. Maybe he would have higher odds of winning. So it's all on him. I mean, I think Barry should use it as motivation to train harder and get stronger. That's all. It really is Melly Bloom. I mean, I like it. I like the comedy with him though. I already like him more than Kabuton, or should I say Fat Ton? Hey, at least she acknowledges the error of her ways. That's maturity right there. Yeah. I don't know why. I look. I get Disney Castle Kingdom vibes looking at that building. They definitely must. Scroll map. Great episode. I'm giving this a 9 out of 10. Can't give it a 10 out of 10 because they obviously have the same issue that every predictor I've seen in modern eras had, which is the villains in this franchise are completely unintelligent. I mean, come on. This guy's strong. I'm like, why didn't the Evil Empire just send Kabaton and this dude since episode one? Well, that's a predictor issue in general. That's an issue you see in Healing Good, Tropical Row, Delicious Party, now in Soaring Sky. And I heard that was even an issue in the best predictor in the franchise, Heart Catch. So that's just a predictor. That's just you go in watching a predictor series. You go into a predictor series and you know that's going to be an issue. So even though yes, that is an issue, that was still a fun episode. Yeah, I heard Go Princess had the most consistent animation quality too. I don't know about its villain situation. I just know that people were saying Heart Catch had those issues. Heart Catch, the best of the franchise. But anyways, this is a fun episode because we got to see Shala. That villain was amazing. I mean, not villain. I mean, no. Our girl's hero was amazing. Like seeing her in the flesh was cool. I like how she was intelligent, smart. Seeing Ellie walk towards her family and seeing her family all proud was honestly the one of the highlights of the episode for me. And seeing Barry realize who Sora actually is. Because she went from underestimating Sora to realizing, no, she's more. There's more to her than just that. Is nice. That's what made the episode great, and the animation was really good. Oh, I loved it. Ah, yo, oh yes! All right, next week looks great. Oh yeah, y'all know I'll definitely be there. Definitely. Yeah, the villains need to run themselves better. You know, that made the series really keen. I'll spur on that Melly Bloom. Like if they mention the fact that these evil empires are poor and they can't send multiple villains on once because of money. If a particular series did that, like whatever grade I was gonna give it, it wants to go up 1 point because I'm like, okay, that's impressive. They actually thought this through. If a particular did that, I would be all for it. Oh, darn shame Toei doesn't do it for more seasons, though. Because that seems to be Toei's issue with this series in general. And they have the same issue too with Gegege no Gitaro. It ain't just Precure being the only culprit. Oh. It's Toei. They don't think about these things when they do their anime originals. Oh. I'm not even surprised. It's Toei's track record. They don't even do this properly when it comes to Digimon or Gegege no Gitaro. It's just the Toei way. Toei doesn't think about things like villains being consistently intelligent or smart. Toei just writes what they think is going to be the most entertaining thing without thinking about whether it's the thing that makes the most sense sometimes. They just write what they think is going to be the most coolest thing. It's Toei. I know because I've seen a lot of Toei anime. They really don't think this stuff through sometimes. But I mean, it's entertaining nonetheless. But Digimon also have these similar issues too. They don't think about the small details. No, yeah, it was a great episode. I'm saying Toei doesn't think about the small details. Toei can make generally fun episodes, but they don't think about the minute details. Like, they don't think about them. Here's an example. They don't like thinking about the minute details about how would a villain actually react and respond to in real life. They don't think about the minute details of how character dynamics work. Here's an example. It came out in a Precure book that the two leads, Takumi and Yui, are in a canon relationship, but Toei, in their infinite wisdom, decided not to show that in the actual episodes. That's Toei not thinking about the minor details. Or in Gegege no Gitaro, where Toei had literally Katja confess to Gitaro, but then they took it back because Toei's like, nah, romantic development, we can't have anything like that. That's too hard. That's what I mean by Toei not thinking about the minor details. Like, Toei will do things that they think are cool, but then Toei won't think about anything beyond that. They just do certain things as window dressing. I know because I watch a lot of Toei anime. They do this not just for Precure. They do this for Digimon, where in Digimon they set up ships without any development. They do this for Gegege no Gitaro, and they do it for Precure. Either they don't set them up, or if they do set them up, they don't give us payoff, but then they'll say, oh yeah, they hooked up off screen, or in like the special book you gotta buy. Digimon, Sora, and Matt hooking up, we didn't see any developments in the actual series. That happened off screen. Ken and Yoli, that didn't happen on screen. That happened off screen. That's an example. Gegege no Gitaro, Katja confess Gitaro. Oh, they take it back because of time traveling shenanigans. It happens. Katja was successful, but then she doesn't even confess to Gitaro, even though she knows that the confession would be successful. That's Toei. Toei, they walk back some interesting stuff in the anime originals. That's what I mean. Toei does not look at the minor details. That's Toei. That's what I'm saying. They don't just do it for Precure. They do it for Gegege no Gitaro and Digimon. I know this because I watch a lot of Toei anime. I don't just watch Precure or Digimon. I watch their stuff like Gegege no Gitaro. I watch currently their anime about running for money. I know because this is Toei's habit. Toei has a tendency of just throwing things at the wall and seeing what sticks, and it works sometimes, and other times it doesn't work. Because that is the Toei way, essentially. Pretty much. The thing is, the Shinobi no Toki wasn't well written. At least, and when it comes to other series, Toei's experience at throwing things on the wall. It usually works for Toei. That's the difference. Shinobi no Toki is done by Troika. Troika doesn't know how to do anime originals to save their life. At least Toei knows how to make things entertaining. Because despite Toei not paying attention to minor details for some of their shows, at least they'll make it entertaining. That's Toei. Toei will at least make it entertaining. That's the difference. Yeah, I can't say Oshinoko is a great show anymore, Melody Bloom. The series lacks depth, Melody Bloom. I like it. It's good, but not great. It's not great. It's not being great because they're not making Ruby into a real character. Like Ruby is just there to be a cute character. Like when I'm watching the series, it doesn't pay attention to the minor details. It's like she does nothing. Then you have Ruby. Okay, but are they gonna have Ruby or Aqua think about their families before they died? Like literally, they got isekai. We don't see any scene of Ruby thinking about that mother that raised her before she died of terminal illness. That's the issue with Oshinoko. It's like the minor details. The writing, like, it's the same writer of Kaguya-sama. I do, Melvin. I have to. I review a lot of anime, so I think about all these details. Like, Oshinoko's good, but it has flaws. Because it's like, these two died. You would think there'd be at least a few scenes of them trying to look up in social media what happened to their families. Nope. None of that. And here's another issue about the series, too. Oshinoko is fun, but that series info dumps everything. Everything into your mouth. Let me explain what I mean by that. What the problem with Oshinoko sometimes is pretty much Melody Bloom, which is a lack of detail. And here's another thing that affects Oshinoko. There was a scene where they were mentioning acting going on, like right before Aqua had his performance. They had a scene where they were doing acting with like silences, with like no dialogue, and they were talking about the quality of the performance. And I'm like, why are you infant dumping the quality of the performance when y'all could have just shown it off with sound? Like Oshinoko would do things that are like that. Where like, okay, this series is good, but then they'll do something that's questionable. That's how Oshinoko's good, but it's not great. Like it does things like that are like, I mean, the series is fun, but it does things like that make me question its writing sometimes. And Kaguya-sama have these same issues too. And what do you know? It's the same writer. It would have these issues. I mean, they're not deal breakers. Like the series is still good, but the problems are there, though. That's the issue. But no, it's all good at Melody Bloom. But yeah, that's the issue with like Melody Bloom. It's a fun anime, but it's not a classic that everyone's making it out to be, though. Like literally, the peak of the series is episode 1. Like, let's just be real. It's episode 1. It's still a fun series, though. But so far, they're making me not care about Ruby. I'm only really caring about Aqua and Kana, which, man, they're fun characters. I like those two. But essentially, everyone else, I'm like, yeah, I don't care about everyone else. Aside from those two. Those two are cool. But yeah. Oh yeah, for sure, man, Bloom. But anyways, yeah, there always is about Spiral Map. But anyways, thank you, man, Bloom and Spiral Map, for watching my video. Thank you, everyone else, for watching my video. Hope y'all rate the video, share it, comment, subscribe, and also be sure to hit the bell for notifications, guys. I will check out the next episode whenever it does come out. No problem, Spiral Map. If you're wondering why I made it so long, it's because why not? You know what? I don't even mention hit the bell for notifications anymore, Spiral Map, just to finish the videos like 20 seconds quicker. That's why I skip those now. And you already know about my channel situation, Spiral Map. It's like, yeah, I don't really even ask for subs anymore. It's all better. I kind of wish you did that, Spiral Map. I wish, bruh. That'd be so cool. But anyways, thank you, Spiral Map, Melody Bloom, for watching my video and everyone else. And I hope you have a great day or night show. Bye, everyone.